Hi out there in the YouTube world, it is me, the Puzzle Master, and in this video we're going to be going over Magha. That is number 10 of the Zodiac. Or sorry, not of the Zodiac, of the Nakshatra. It is number 10. And there's 27, so it gets into some pretty depth here. So it rules pretty much from 0 to 13 degrees Leo. It's right at the beginning of Leo to 13 degrees. And yeah, so you have to remember that since it's in all of Leo and it's not cusping over to another zodiac sign, it pretty much has the main energy of Leo coming into it. And, you know, Leo is fixed, which means that they can be kind of stubborn. It also is fire. And when there's like earth, air, fire, water, fire is the passion, is the drive, the initiation, that kind of, well, you know what I'm talking about when you talk about Leo. But we're trying to, in this video, determine what makes Magha different than the other signs that lie in Leo. And it's servant, but royal. That's its class. So it's a servant, but it's royal. And its nature is a demon. So their underlying kind of mindset, if that's like their moon, is kind of demonic, or it might have a little negative shade to it, but that's, you know, fine. That's just in their nature. The ruler is Ketu, which is very, very similar to Saturn, very knowledge-based and material. That's also, and then when you're also thinking about this, it's the sun, because it's in Leo, with Ketu. So sun is like heliocentric, right? Like everything revolves around the sun, and it's very like it has the most differentiation of the mindset, of the ego, of the embodiment of the individual. So natives with this are going to be very, very like driven to accomplish things on the physical material plane. Like, it's not like emotions and all that kind of crap. Like, those are hindrances in their goals. And it's not, that's just how they are. Like, they want to accomplish things in this lifetime. And they want to leave a mark that is remembered. Because even though Magha is a servant class, which shows that in that they like to help people, but they do that in royalty or in nobility. So they have kind of this air about themselves. Their symbol is the throne. So, you know, someone sitting in a throne, that kind of aura, noble. They would like to, you know, have a good view of themselves, but they are ruled by K2 and they have demon as their nature. So it can be a little bit more focused on the material than caring about other individuals. But that's kind of in their nature to be that way. So we don't want to be judgy. We just want to like remember. And since we're all a mix, no one is any one sign. You're all a mix of a whole bunch of them. But yeah, this one sign, it's the throne. And its animal is the male rat for like compatibility with the signs. Myths associated with it are Pitris, or in translated to English, are our ancestors. So they're very strong about family lineage, culture, things of the world, things that are tactile, that are out there, that can benefit them ultimately. Their main ideas associated with them are noble incentives, patriarch, nourishing, and terrible, like a thundercloud. And kingness, like that of a Leo. Large and pomp, so, you know, all about the chest. They like the chest and the breast and the upper torso area, because Leo's the heart, right? So it's this area. And it's traits. It represents achievements, like high goals, like setting high goals for themselves and like viewing themselves as whether or not they're like good or worthy, based upon kind of like how many trophies they have, how many, you know, how much stuff they have in their repertoire. It also is the highest point of individuation, which I mentioned that. It's also ego, so they can be kind of egotistical and really worrying about themselves more so than like the collective, and that's how they are. Like, so don't be egotistical to them, judging them for how they are in their nature. That's my point. Um, being in this sign can make them overly ambitious, and they can rebel against authority. Don't like being told what to do, are reserved and arrogant, egotistical. Especially like if Jupiter or Moon influences this, like if you have like an affliction or like Jupiter in opposition or in at 90 degrees to it, in a square, then that can cause like, exceptional ego boost. Even if you had like Jupiter conjunct it, which normally conjunctions are good, but if you had a Jupiter conjunction, Jupiter kind of, it just isn't, in a nutshell, is like overabundance. So you put that with Magha, and yeah, you might have like some egomaniacs on your case there. Or if that's you, know that like you might be a little egotistical. Like, they want to continue their family lineage, and they are very concerned with their family line. They succeed in professional life, and it is almost automatic, as if applied, but only if it is applied for good. Meaning, like, they have intense energy, which if you take this energy and funnel it and focus it to something good, you can like do whatever you want. But if it's in a negative way, then it's going to cause you extreme mental anguish, and it'll be like a tornado of pain. So you got to focus on the good, is what that's saying. Because with extreme power comes great responsibility. They want to fulfill their duties in this life. So they know all about the role, about filling that kind of ego, about filling a class, about, being how you are supposed to be. They will be that. And appearance, they tend to have a big nose, big schnoz, and they dress like royalty. So they often will like appear very like high class. They don't like to wear clothes that are like grubby looking. They want to maintain a good image about themselves because they are very vain, due to the fact, it didn't really mention that there, but in the summary, but due to the whole nobility thing, it's not so much a vanity, because like they get what they get, but they want to look their best. Like they wouldn't want to appear unkept or dirty. So, yeah. I hope this video was informative and that you learned something about Magha. And I'll see you in Purma Falguni. And it's also all in Leo, but it's going to be different than Leo. So if you know the Leo sign and you want to learn how they're differentiated between the two, then stay tuned for that one. And I'll see you in that. Mwah. Bye for now.